this to the garage? But I thought this was to the garage.
Fact that it's a gay romance.
Teleports to the garage.
It's not.
It probably is. It kind of has that smell to it. I don't know.
What?
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad that you approve.
I do. I'm so supportive. Oh my god,
What's up,
guys.
Cannon?
What are we supportive of?
Well, when's the wedding? I
They're
don't know.
gay
What?
romance in the magic
No.
world.
What?
Well, yeah.
They're,
Remember the
they're
leech?
gay romance in the
Remember the
magic world.
leeches said that we're like gay lovers or something.
Okay, well, the real question
Ah,
is
but
now, though, whose mind was he reading to get all the yaoi from? That's what matters.
Not mine.
Out of
I can
all
tell
the
you that
people-
now. I mean,
Oh my god.
Uh,
What?
not me. So
That's
it's
cool.
definitely you.
Hell yeah.
What? No, they could read all of our minds. What do you mean? It's
Oh.
not just from one of us.
Somebody else must have thought of it then.
Yeah, that's what
We're
I'm
gonna.
thinking.
Oh, I thought it was just like one of us was like.
weren't they reading like a collaboration of all our minds? Meaning all of us must have thought it, or one of you must have really strongly thought about it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
money's on you for
Jazz,
really
come
thinking about it.
on.
Like, really thinking about
X
it.
fuck, excuse
Like-
me.
like-
I was
like,
okay. The only thing that I was
it.
thinking about was the fact that Blaze was insanely fucking tall, had really long hair, and looks like a woman.
So the only thing you were thinking about was Blaze's height, appearance.
So I guess we've
Well, it was just different than what Blaze usually, his height, everything else.
I'm waiting on Wrench.
So when we got transported to this weird place, the only thing you could think about was Blaze. I don't know,
I was thinking
sounds
about other
kind of
things, like how the
suspicious.
fuck did I get here? I was in the
No,
Jackie
you
Bay
just said
whenever we got
you just said
transported.
that was the only
I
thing
mean,
you thought
Jazz,
about.
my hair is
No,
growing
no.
out. And my
Okay, that's not what I meant. It by.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I heard.
No.
Hey,
no,
Lee, why are
I
we
got a
here?
report.
Stay. No. Stay.
It sucks to be security and magic. I'm gonna step out of the door real quick.
Who else are we still waiting for?
More
Think of, like,
people
10.
whenever we got dragged
I mean,
in.
it's whoever
so-
shows up. So
Yeah. Why are we
I
here?
mean, acid somewhere. So I don't know. I think he's eating shit again.
the meeting was requested by Wrench. No.
I thought the leech is like.
Oh,
We're waiting on
it's
Wrench.
bad.
Once Wrench shows up, then why is it automatically assuming
What,
we
that
got
one leech?
Rich,
I don't think I was
Oh, yeah.
informed about the
gonna take a bit.
Since you have a magic affinity, I guess that's why you're here.
I mean,
There's a leech in all of our
surely
heads.
everybody else can handle that out.
That is literally eating us away and killing us.
Okay. Huh.
I have one.
Why are you here then?
Well, she has magic.
because magic.
Whatever.
People who have
I didn't
magic
give
but
myself
weren't
to a
show.
weird
Like,
witch
there are
lady.
people who
Everyone-
have
okay.
the ability to
Okay.
use magic but weren't chosen.
Broken down logic here. Everyone who has a leech is a magic user. Every single magic person doesn't have a leech.
Alright, I
Yeah.
think either I heard that or I completely missed it last time we talked about this.
Well, I mean, magic stuff hasn't really been talked about or entertained in like a long time. So
That is
at this
true.
point, a lot of
Thank
misinformation
Christ and let
is.
that continue, please.
I mean, like...
I mean, if I had a leech in my head, I would rather it eat its way in front of me than behind my back.
Sandra, what is it?
It's basically higher beings from another plane that are
Blaze.
bored, and they just dragged us into this weird.
Yeah.
Thing.
He's still not outside.
Eat at them.
No, I don't. Unless they meant over there, but like.
Oh yeah, that was.
That's not the garage, though. He specified the garage.
Well, yeah, but this also could mean outside garage for all I. And there we go.
I've been giving
Yeah.
people like small plushies while they recover. So it's got a big one.
I have Marte and Day is on standby. You two.
Unless you were informed to be here and leave.
Emotional support there.
Nah, we were
We were told to be here.
So, yeah.
At my side, both of you. Behind me. Miriam, is this everyone?
Why do I feel like maybe
No, but I can't seem to find or locate anyone else.
Yeah,
so
no,
if they end up magically showing up, then awesome.
expecting more to show up, but
Guess that won't be the case.
A day wouldn't be right without her makeup. Her makeup. How'd the song go? She look like you and
Or can you grab
me,
something from the
but
back of my
she's
car? It should be in a
she's
crate.
homeless.
Locked type.
Yeah, sure.
Bring the crate over here.
she's gonna remove one of the filters.
What the fuck?
Make sure it's new. It's fuck.
Whispers on your feet in front of me. Against the wall.
Come on, Gator, let's go.
My anxiety
Yeah?
just spiked the fuck up heavy. Alrighty.
The backside.
Hey, what's going on in here?
What do you want, Lauren?
A meeting.
Yes, a meeting.
Yeah, this is actually a good thing. Hey, Python, can you keep anybody that's not, I assume, magic or security out of here?
Come on.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm late. I'm sorry.
Bibbs?
Yeah.
All right. All of you know I don't really enjoy having to host these kinds of meetings. But I will not ignore the circumstances that go on here, especially when I'm left out of the loop and all of a sudden I'm left to deal with people writhing on the ground due to any of your misled actions. Last week, for whatever godforsaken reason, our temporary, soon to be stripped of his position, head of intelligence, Yuki, decided he was better than any of the medical units on standby and decided to try his hand at magic to stabilize one of your own whisperers. He didn't say anything to anybody, he didn't tell anyone what he was doing, and I was very much in the same room. And he's now on a runner. He's somewhere out there in the district, and I have no idea where that is. Do I really need to remind you all what exactly happens when you choose to embark on something you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with? Are all of you too arrogant? Or have this false sense of confidence that you're the best of the best at what you do? our old head of supernatural, Bones, had some parameters set up in lieu of situations like this. So when did it become viable that you stray away from that exactly? Anyone?
Pretty sure none of us knew that this was happening to begin with.
Are you blaming us for something
And
we don't know
I
about?
was very much unaware nor told about anything that goes on when all of you go under your mindscape nonsense. Whether it's of your own volition
The
or
only
not.
thing that's happened is all of us passing out. That's been the last thing that's happened for months. Ranch.
And what happened during that sort of passing out time that I wasn't told of?
We informed everybody who was around. I'm pretty sure we told Chase as well. If he didn't tell you, that I don't know about that then.
If I don't hear of it, Chase didn't tell me that no one was told. I expect
last
all of
time we
you
went
to
under
bear this
was-
responsibility to inform people about this. Inform me, inform Chase. Tell anyone, for God's sakes, because you're messing with shitty fucking powers or whatever that endanger everyone here. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Crystal.
Saga.
If you find it unfair, blame Yuki. Because he seems to believe himself better than every other Whisperer. And if he's the only example of this, then who am I to believe amongst you people?
Jesus Christ.
Or need I go off the list of things that have happened to people because they fucked around and found out Lee getting put into a magic-inducing coma and still having yellow fucking scars bracing her form. Managed to freeze her hands, almost bleeding to amputating them. Ben rotted off his fucking arm. He's wearing a cybernetic now. Xandra had the life sucked out of her. Joy, when he was here, was literally rotting from the inside out. I saw that with my own fucking eyes. And then there was Trace, who put himself into another coma and added us to whatever fucking entity that roams these halls now, and it almost fucking killed me! I really hope, for your sake, all of this is sinking in. Because I'm done fucking around with this nonsense. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm fine. I'm just keeping people out of the garage. It is hard to tell.
As officially now, I want information on this. That information will either be reported to me or will be reported to Miriam.
Bones.
Anything that isn't reported to her,
Bones.
and I find out on the wrong end of things that you managed to kill or harm or whatever the fuck else, any other whispers or yourself because of this.
Understood. I will let Wrench know when they are done with the meeting.
Your head's on the chopping block. If any information about magic or anything we deal with here gets out to say, ooh, Keijin, or anyone else who wants to put us in a fucking ditch, because you know, District Zero's a mana dead zone. Everyone here is absolutely fucked.
Great.
I'm not taking questions or anything of that sort right now. Watch them. Yes, sir.
That was very spot on. All right.
Banderas.
The fucking
We're right next to the gym.
I think I know who's awake and who's having their fun time in the gym.
We'll find out later.
Sure. Yes, hold on. Let me. There we go. Go to block. Pushing grab. Your axe digs into his armor. You deflect it off to your hammer off to your shield, and you go for a strike, but he just pummels you in the face.
And our guest of honor arrives. Thank you, Bones.
You're welcome.
I have less nerve endings than you.
Murte, Days, grab him on his knees in front.
Ah, yes, that'd probably be smart.
I can understand using your ability to help one of your whisperers in need, but doing so because you think you're a lot better than everyone else here and that you can control whatever exists inside you, superseding everyone else's judgment, is punishable. I'm not sure how many are you are aware of this. He holds out a cuff. Or the circumstances that exist around it. For those who choose to endanger those who rest here and call this place their home, we have found one singular punishment for those intertwined with the bullshit that happens here. This cuff will cut you off from all sorts of magic and anything else in regards to that. And it will be made to live without it until you're proven that you're not parading around this power like that. If, for whatever reason, you think you're better than the punishment, you try to remove it in any shape, form, or way, you will be executed immediately by all present whisperers. Is that understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Understood.
Yep.
You're gonna roll up your sleeve on your right arm. He's gonna cuff it. Until you prove to me you deserve the privilege of working with your fellow whisperers in this form of supernatural. That cuff will remain. You'll know the consequences if you choose to disobey. Is that understood, Yuki? Murte, Days, cut his bindings, arms out. be your reminder to not cross me. He's gonna cut off your left arm.
Jesus.
Let go.
Your punishment time is 1 month. Prove to me within that time you deserve another chance. And that you can be trusted with their gifts. Until then, Whisperers communicate this information to all those who are held under their gaze. You're dismissed, medical. Look him over.
Fucking hell.
Arms on the floor.
He's gonna give you something for the pain.
I'll get the arm on us.
We're moving on.
That's what's tripping.
Back to the front lines.
Use
the information.
Yep. Let's go.
Where's that tiger in holding?
One of the cells. Probably in front of Cyrus.
The next day, someone
Yeah.
killed off by one of your own people. Then
Catch. It's a thing you ask about. Right out. Work.
Might need help connecting this. Should connect to the back of my skull.
Ready. Hold still. Right. Right.
How do I activate it?
Just like you activate your normal heart light. If most convenient, it does what it asked.
Good job.
You're welcome. Not my first rodeo with heart light, but
What did you say?
not my first rodeo with heart light, but it's whatever.
Well, I can't say everyone here is such an expert in it.
I suppose I'm the best you had.
I suppose you have the most experience here with it, yes. Wrench helped me with my original hard light, but it was prefabricated.
Made mine own.
Someone else.
I got some heart light emitters and made my own.
Oh, see you around.
We'll see you around.
She seemed dead set, though. You gave him like a giant gas.
I will keep that in mind.
Don't stop petting on me. Start believing more.
It's not real.
No.
It's not real. It's not real.
I didn't get my arm cut off. So.
Keep on my teeth. I think you broke my nose, actually.
That's pretty good.
You're wearing a mask. You're fine.
The fuck am I? I'm man.
Keep alive.
How's it going, Silas? How are you today?
I'm alright. My nose is broken.
I saw you knocking that lady over with your yo-yo.
Yes.
Dishonorable.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright.
But strong. Dishonorable but strong. All right. Well, I guess The history is written by the victor, so what history do you want written?
Interesting day.
Strong and heroic. Got it. Very honorable.
but you know,
Understood.
don't fuck with what's not supposed to be.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna look for Orange.
Okay. Picked up your nice jacket too. That was unnecessary.
Anything else I can help you with?
Have a
Or
Nike.
get for you?
Mute yourself in the comms, forehead.
I think he's fine. He just needs to lay here for a while.
Understood.
I want to go to my private weekend.
It doesn't matter. Just make sure so you don't get talked over.
Can you see right now? That your eyes were like magic.
Doesn't matter. Bunch of shitness at one.
Well, today has been pretty uneventful.
How so?
It was pretty eventful.
You don't want to know, honestly. It's
Respectfully,
more
we're not trying to hide things from you.
No.
Nah, we're not trying to hide things from you.
No,
Alright.
we're not trying to hide. It's more hassle to know, and best not to like be spreading it around, I guess.
Anything that has at least a few exit points.
If
Not
you have
sure
the
yet.
building, I can probably try to get it for you.
Yeah, you can.
I can't give you drugs.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
I have to follow the proper protocols.
At least,
Exactly.
anything you can at least give me.
Wink.
Are you still doing your rip?
I didn't wink.
No, you know what? You're in
Should I? I don't know why you're winking, Rat.
I'll take it.
I don't know how I can tell you're winking.
Harsh, but I'll take it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be a goblin, you have to be a fucking orc.
Are those little...
Punishment, magic stuff.
I would understand it then. I know there's two off somewhere, like behind that truck.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know
behind
there.
the RV.
I get it.
That'd be okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hope you're doing well.
So yes. Oh, good one.
You know, fighting.
All my shit back.
Yeah, but you're just gonna kill me.
I get the feeling that I'm going to be needed at the green pit.
You're gonna...
No, I don't need
You're
it
gonna kill
anymore.
me.
And now I get it.
I mean, Lieutenant, if you're looking
I'll
for a
die.
fight, I'd be happy to
I
oblige.
can keep practicing with this thing.
No, I got a
that
mission
guy.
to go on today, apparently, and I wanted to
Fight that
warm
guy.
up.
Oh, you okay? Wow, that's a little hurtful.
Don't point at me.
That's a little rude.
I mean,
Give me punch me. I'll give you a freebie. Go ahead.
Shoot out the rafters up there.
punch him in the sternum.
Okay, my turn. My turn.
No,
My turn?
you said you would
It's
give me
only
a freebie.
fairsies.
It's not a
It's only
freebie.
fairsies.
It's not a freebie if you immediately punch me back.
Poke him in the
That's
eye.
not what a freebie means. That's not what a freebie means.
Okay.
Alright, Red's giving
What's up, Brad?
Okay, so Red's giving me permission, medical, to allow me to do this. Alright, hold on. Well, what the fuck? You think he leaves right when I'm about to give him a demonstration to grab one? Huh?
You wanna harpoon me?
Why are you crying?
Oh, no.
Rat, don't be
You sure?
sad.
I'm gonna, you know.
Don't cry.
Lieutenant, I have business I gotta take care of.
Was Reach actually not included
See you
in
later.
the whole thing that happened?
Don't cry.
I'm getting better with the impact.
I like how you said. I like how you say that. I distinctly remembered that you guys were all passed out on the thing. He was standing right there, and I explained it to him. I was gonna mention that, but then he'd have no questions.
He's not dead.
You know, wait, hold on. Are you strong enough? Are you
Fucking
Surely not.
strong enough to pull the?
Have you seen the muscles on Ira?
Are you
Okay.
Surely not.
Alright.
I mean,
No. You just gotta pull these back. I can't do it.
I could.
Oh, what back?
I guess you could.
I was also gonna ask what the last thing is that was gonna be reported. That was reported to him. Because the last magic incident was, well, 3-4
It
months
was
ago.
just a JK.
Oh, right. Are you strong enough? Can you pull it back?
Well, that was the only time it happened too.
Wait,
so
no, let me try. Bring it back. Bring it over here. Let me try.
I don't fucking
I
understand.
need you to hold it a little more straight
Oh, either.
and a little higher up. Just gonna grab it and let all my deadwood go.
Alright.
Probably not pull it all the way down.
Listen, that's how I used to load it. I found a spike in the main area that rested on it, and then I jump and let go and limp on it and pull it down. Someone said that's probably not good for it, but I was like, I don't know how else
Whatever
to load
gets
it
the job
besides
done.
getting someone else. Exactly.
Why don't you have like a cranking system?
Sorry, I feel like something breaking out of my brain.
So we have like four things that we need to do. I'm probably gonna send it in the chat. I'm gonna see who wants to take it, and then we can work on it in like the next like week or so.
Okay, listen, you'll find out in time, alright?
Also, just notice you have a plant on your head. You have a little sprout growing.
Points to the medical.
I'm helping take him to the meeting room, but I don't think I'm gonna need it afterwards.
Oh, wait, done for them.
Me per se?
Okay.
No. Someone else did.
Security issue.
No, it's fine.
What's that like? Where you can read words backwards or something? Not per se.
I feel like I'm being laid off.
It's really fucking confusing, and it hurts my brain whenever I try to rationalize it. So I just gave up on rationalizing it.
Weird. Right place. You feel like you're being laid off.
For
Security
what?
hang is happening. It's a phrase. It's when you have a job and they normally do a job. Instead of giving you the task, they give it to someone else.
I mean, are you talking about security?
Yes. They just drag the
Frankly,
god
it's for the best
Silas
that we
up.
don't go up with them right now, because if given the option without any consequences, I'd probably shoot a wrench in the face right now. Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully. I simply want to ask him the question, what was the last thing that was reported to him? Because I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah, no, definitely, because
I'm gonna be
as
honest,
far as I remember, he was told.
even if he wasn't told, I remember Bill knowing about it, I remember Cowboy knowing about it, Chase was told about it, and Lee sure as hell also knew about it.
Besides, everybody else in the Hollow was told. Like, we spread that around like a goddamn wildfire, like.
Yeah, we didn't keep it a secret. Even all of medical
Yeah,
knew.
no, we did not keep it a secret at all.
No.
And it's funny because 99% of us there want nothing to do with magic. So I don't.
I used it once and I almost died. Though granted, I didn't tell anyone about the fact that I used it once and almost died. Not like I deliberately tried to, more like it was given to me.
things are so much simpler at the fucking Oak with this shit, I swear.
Oh, things were simpler when Chase was around.
I just don't think about things. Makes it a
I
lot more
know.
simpler.
Well, that's not particularly good for anybody, though. That's
Oh,
just called being a bystander, and that's.
Well, I've been
Mm.
ordered to do stuff. I'll do it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit sad that Chase is not around.
I can fill in. You want me to pretend to be Chase?
I feel like you can make a really good
Let's hear your
Chase impression.
Yeah, I was about
I got
to
a
say,
good-
you
yeah.
have the voice that could make a really good Chase impression.
Yeah, I feel like I could too.
Hold on.
I want you to do the most New Jersey or
Actually,
Boston
you know what?
accent you
Or
can
Are we
do.
able to do a Vito impression? Because if you are, we can just make a
Vito.
deep fake about him or something.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that.
Hey. I was wondering,
I mean, it'd be impressive.
can you make anything that is it's kind of like insulation for like electrical attacks or anything else like that?
You
Is
mean
it
insulation?
doable and or possible? Yeah. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
at least
skull.
wear over clothes or something else like that.
Skull wearing rubber boots and a rubber poncho.
Mm,
You mean like
yeah, I mean,
stun baton kind of resistant?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be
anything
honest.
that would make it insulate enough so people who have cybernetics,
Rubber?
you know, won't get damaged by them. By people.
Rubber.
Either rubber
Just
or
rubber.
a conduit that could
No, you don't
absorb
want to
the
use.
electricity, but
You don't want to use a conduit with some of electronics.
mm-hmm.
Could be
Or you
dangerous.
could convert their cybernetics to take in the electrical charge that don't mess them up.
Normally, you shouldn't be worried about it.
Ability to do that.
Normally, you don't have to worry about that unless the paperwork inside the cybernetic is exposed to open air, in which that case there's nothing I could do. The best I can recommend is a rubber layer. It is the
Like
most
Rediskin.
flexible.
That might work. Maybe.
Yes, please.
So I recommend using rubber boots as well. Again, the best thing I can recommend in this case would be a rubber poncho, because a rubber poncho like chainmail would reduce the impacts for the attack, and the area that it needs to cover on an uninsulated material would be greater. It is both more protective and easier to wear. You can wear it over on top of your clothes.
I'm here to narrate your
Okay. It might be the plan then.
And that's the best thing I can recommend at the
Just in
moment.
case. Yeah, no problem. But if you do find something better or more durable, tell me.
I'll try. But purely
Depends
electric.
on what kind of rubber you
This
use,
one's.
because there's certain like rubber, like
You want the rubber ponchos that are hydrophobic, because the ones that aren't can absorb water, which is highly conductible.
like a electrician boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also rubber boots.
Yeah.
Did you make a finger gun?
You have gloves, but I don't know how friendly that is to some cybernetics.
Unless if you have a coating like a rubber
Hey, what's up?
hand kind of
How
thing.
you doing? You okay? You're fine? You're
If you do a
doing
coating, then
good?
it's If you do a
No,
coating
no,
from
no
rubber to metal,
damage.
it could help, but if it's too thin or if it gets cut, which it very easily could get cut,
Good, 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 good.
it could rupture the
Keep
rubber
it that way.
layer and then it would be exposed again. With a rubber poncho, because
Okay.
you can only cut because even if you impact it, the impact gets scattered across the poncho, and because there's nothing behind it, to take the blow loses a significant
Sorry,
amount
I'm
of
thinking.
damage. So
Okay.
Like
it's the best
Kevlar,
option.
the bullet.
Like my Kevlar coat cloak.
And Kevlar cannot help with stab wounds.
Sort of.
Unless if you have a stab vest underneath.
I don't know. I think I've trained my muscles good enough, so I
metal
probably
plate.
wouldn't get that much of a deep stab wound.
I'm
Kind
gonna
of.
take a walk.
Your muscles aren't that strong.
They are that strong. I can lift anybody.
I know you can lift me.
Yes. See?
You're so strong.
See?
Carl.
Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry.
Sorry.
We've been in so many pain in the
You're
ass
excused.
at some point that, we're bound to run into something that's just gonna.
I'm on my way, damn it.
You alright?
I literally just saw your fucking messages, alright? Give me a break.
You alright?
And no, I'm just getting calls.
Oh. I won't ask if you won't tell.
Just Neon calling me to get to the meeting room, that's all.
Understood. Good day. What happened to him?
He is being brought to medical.
Seems a bit more to that.
It is fine.
But I'm guessing he won't. Understood. You already got kicked out.
Oh yeah, no, Regis is going to change. Get rid of his nice new plasma sword and all of that, so.
I was gonna say something, but I feel like I should hold
He's
my
gonna
tongue.
stay in the room. He didn't mean leave. He's going to the actual meeting room to change.
Good luck. Careful, he seems more paranoid than usual.
You don't fucking say.
Sit down there. I'm gonna go invisible real quick to check that I'm not eavesdropping. I'm in a single beef. Everything alright?
No.
Sorry for asking.
I just don't understand. I haven't done magic for months.
No one has done magic for months, except one person.
But just
Not here.
because he has like a hissy fit, Yuki deserves to lose an arm, even seems a little extreme.
He's paranoid. You think I'm able to walk into that room?
I did, so I think you can.
Figured. Thank you.
Yep.
It's good to know, though.
Yeah. Want to make sure that you were in the know for that stuff.
Mm.
I do believe this is an actual thing that should be tended to, but if we tend to it is up to you, Chase. Or, yeah, you two. If Chase is, not sleeping upstairs,
Chase doesn't want anything to do with the whole
magic.
supernatural shit. Magic and Magitech both involved.
Yeah, reasonable. I don't blame him.
I'd rather we not delve into magic at all, given the shit I've had to witness myself. Even with, even without being involved with the Mistman or Renatus or any of the other leeches. For Yuki and his whole vigilante.
I was upset at first, but yeah, I can technically get my finger back. It's just worked on.
I don't plan on keeping Yuki and his whole vigilante arc on standby. I just want to make sure he's going in there with a straight head that isn't going to compromise us.
Okay. One last thing to mention, it's not related. I've been dropping by outposts and bases recently, taking whispers from here, teaching those places skills. last week I took Phoenix to teach a few people hand-to-hand combat.
Hmm. Okay. Good to know.
Just what I want to continue. Yeah.
Just be
One
aware
of the
that.
places I've been going to is the school.
Just be aware that we don't have a direct connection with the Sharon Yard, our recruiting outpost, so our forces are spread thin as it
What's
is.
up, boss? The fuck out the way through that. No,
I'm sticking purely just to going to like physical location places and teaching them skills. Again, I took Phoenix for combat training, and I'm taking Onslaught next next week to
Yeah, your stomach
teach a
says
few of
otherwise.
them basic fabrication.
You fucking fat ass.
Good to know.
Wow. Move.
All right.
No, okay, I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize.
Thank you for your time. I'm gonna go stand in the corner.
Not
I
here.
don't like
Get
sitting.
your ass over here. Come on, what are you doing to me?
Wrench.
Yes.
It feels weird sitting. I hate sitting.
You may ask, what was the last thing and when was the last thing that was reported to you in regards to the magic?
When
Let's just sit in this chair.
that I didn't have to ask for.
No, my fine.
No, simply stating the last thing that got reported to you.
I mean, technically it was Yuki. Just now.
Besides that,
Okay, come on. You can sit.
I asked Lee for
No,
I said about Yuki, not from Yuki.
no, besides that, think back
The last thing was
months.
when I inquired from Lee. Before that, it was Yuki coming to me. Before that, it was at the Oak.
It's like a reverse Oreo cookie.
I haven't heard any shit from anyone else about this. And the fact that whispers are keeping me in the dark, intentional or not, is highly concerning.
What the fuck?
The last reported incident that we were in was 3-4 months ago, where we collapsed and we went into this little fantasy trip. But I also distinctly remember you, Pillboy, and Bill walking into the gym afterwards.
Oh my god.
There was not much to report back then.
You say please. Use your manners. Use your manners.
Whether it's not much to report or not, the circumstances that happen in there could very largely affect us out here.
What do you think?
Whether it's something small or not.
This is for medical patients.
No, I meant it more as in it was so little to report that even though you were there at the gym, there was no distinct memory of it. Nothing distinct of it.
You should sit on Rat's shoulders.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, that's so gay.
What is Deborah doing?
All I want is an open communication line before
He's pushing
these mistakes happen again.
Deborah just is.
That's right. I understand that. I just hope to.
No, you're not.
This is
I just hope to rectify a little miscommunication.
She's
I'm expecting that of all of you.
We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Hopefully I'm getting
Hey, that's fucked up. That's
It's a
fucked up.
joke. It's a joke.
What the fuck? Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
Fucker popped up like a whack-a-mole. What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm not the one who said it. You were.
I think that I just ride the magic school bus every single day, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, the short bus is the best bus. Shut the fuck up.
You know what? This chair is used to holding 4. We've hit 5.
This is most of the people.
He sweet summer child.
Yeah, the back of the
Alright, settle down! Whisperers!
Yes, sir.
Listen up, let's go!
Shut up, fools.
Before we get into the events for today, I have one prior announcement in regards to one of our divisions. Due to someone's mistake, due to Yuki's mistake, they are being hereby demoted from the position of intelligence head. My decision stands on this. In their place, I am putting Python in charge of intelligence.
Oh shit. Okay, Python.
Congrats, Python. Hell yeah.
But I fall off.
Fuck yeah.
No, try it. I know a way that you can say
Joystick.
Don't clap. Don't clap.
Python.
Expensive clapping.
I would suggest, as it sinks in, that you get to know your division, who's in it, who's out of it, and all its inner workings. It's going to be a very large step for you, I know, but I think I can trust you in handling it. You have the potential for the position. It's all in your court now. Understood?
Thank you, sir. Understood.
Need something, Ira?
Yes, I would like permission, sir, to administer a drug to Deborah. I took some of her blood and developed something I think that might help her calm down, so we can see if she calms down.
If you have approval from Deborah and her attending medical professionals, then
Who's Deborah's attending medical professional?
Neon.
Most familiar with her condition. No.
Neon.
Because we don't know if the thing that you're going to inject into them is going to mix poorly or good with the thing currently keeping them alive.
Oh, have you taken a sample of that?
Make sure to make more. Well, I took a sample of her blood, so I assume if it's in her blood, then it would be designed around that.
Look, settle this on your own time, for that matter.
Okay.
If you get their approval, then you have mine. Simple as.
Thank you.
All right. Unless there's anyone else anything to bring up, I will move on to our today's subject. The last couple days, we had word of a convoy being moved from the southeast to the southwest. I dispatched a scouting team to report on any findings they have and who may be directing the convoy. But let it be known, it was William, due to the amount of researchers and scientists and the discussion they were having, of which they managed to locate a facility site at Zone 1317 under William's control, dubbed Helix Point. I'm unsure about the naming, but that was what Silas reported to me. Of which they found one of their researchers and a doctor with them by the name of Dr. Varen. They were on a convoy that was in link with a Tiger Technical with a broken MG on top. And a whole platoon of Tigers of various sizes. I want the team I picked out to capture them and bring them back to the Hollow for further interrogation. Some of the content points that was brought up during the discussion the team listened in on were some of the gas side effects that were being produced at the facility. And that being numbness, blurry vision, and signs that may mimic pink eye. I'm unsure of any further details on this, but keep that in mind.
Mimic it?
Mimic something. For that purpose, if we're going to breach this site, I'm going to need a team of, researchers, if we have any, and a techie or two. Not only do I want you to capture this guy alive, not dead, alive,
I want to see what exactly is running around in this facility and see if you can link up to any consoles inside and get as much information out of there. If you need to cause a ruckus, feel free to, but you'll have a better chance getting yourselves inside without being noticed. If you can be unnoticed. Do I have any researchers with me tonight? Silas? Good. I need a techie. I'll just go down the list, I guess. Let's see. Hindsight, Wireless, Cypher, please stand up if you're here. MV, Jace, Corvus, Bug, Python.
Oh, we're going?
Stand up.
Oh.
I just want to see who's here. Bug.
You sure? It hasn't been too long since I went on the last one.
I want a active techie out in the field.
Okay.
Lauren, you're up. I need a medic with this team. Xandra, Barcode, Coyote, Pell, Cowboy, Nerium, Neon. Stand up.
Fuck's barcode.
Hi, how's it going?
They want you to stand up so they can.
I don't want to touch those.
This is awkward.
I can't stand.
Can you take them off?
Yeah.
She's also.
I'll do it.
They also medic too.
Take her.
Go there.
All right, Nerium, you're up.
Lee.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
I'm not a very nice person.
Oh
I'll take one more. I need someone. Assault.
Are you okay?
No.
I need my fighters, scouts. Whoever wants to put yourself up. You're probably most familiar. Reaper. For U5, I have a description of the scientists, as well as a picture that you can go over. I will send the files to each of your phones. I want you to locate and get this guy. Understood?
Understood. Gotcha.
Raid the facility as much as you, or as much as you can find of its systems. If things turn dark, I'd say put the facility out of its misery as a last resort, though. Or if you decide to. Any questions?
Nope.
If that is all, then you are dismissed to go get your gear, get your munitions, and saddle up.
Okay.
Gas mask in the Meki Bay. Grab them. You'll need them.
Be safe, Bug.
Pick up some extra.
French, I have some information for them.
I would say if you can also.
If you have
make sure it
information
doesn't
for
get on
them,
your
go give it.
skin, A2.
Let's look too.
Make sure that.
Unless there's anything else I need to be made aware of, you're dismissed.
Oh, I just want to say people fucking swap switch in how they together.
I'm not. I told you I'm not that bitch.
Kill Python, congrats, man.
Fuck. Say it one more time.
Ira.
I just hope that I am.
Why am I doing that wrong?
Ira the researcher.
Yeah.
I got you.
If you need any help, just let me know, okay?
You're not going
What's up? Well,
Of course.
let's get 2 medical staff.
Although
to
I don't think I need
supervise,
to
and we'll
announce
go to
that, can
medbay, and we'll get you
You need to
tested.
announce
I'm
what?
putting you in charge of. I'm putting you in charge of engineering. You're already doing most of the job already,
Can both be there.
and Russ has chosen to
supervise,
step down
and,
S's, so
we'll
the
do it
spot
by the
is
book.
unfulfilled. So it's up to you to fulfill it. Understood?
So,
No, it should be fine. I'm pretty
Could
confident.
you repeat that? You weren't clear on the second part.
Correct.
This isn't as complicated as like
You're promoted to head of engineering, head of mechs, whatever you like to call it.
You make two people bleed from their face one time and they never let it go.
You're already doing half the job as it is, and I need someone in charge of directive for our mechs. So it's up to you to step up to the task.
They were more than likely to be
It was
sooner
bad,
rather
but
than later.
Understood. I don't think much will change. I was acting in just this step.
I'm giving you proper formal introductions, man.
And I hope they don't have
Marta, did you need anything?
No, I'm just standing around like the rest of the people, honestly.
Grappling hook.
I'll make sure they grab the gas masks.
In with the little guys, and the little guys usually say more than higher ups. So I can get that pretty easy.
Came up here and like stands up like you had some kind
Understood.
of
I will
Congratulations.
categorize that later.
What's going on?
Thank you.
What's going on? Beep beep. That's just she's cool. Beep beep. Okay. Anyways. Over-informing versus not informing at all. You're good. Thank you. My bookie.
My bookie. Lift up.
Whoa, get a room.
Wait, sir, security's right around the corner.
I really,
Already did know you got
really
to.
hope that's not the case. You should not be bleeding
It's
from
so
the face.
weird.
I'm gonna teach you the word of the day. Finasteride.
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 No. Why?
Okay, Ranch, did some more testing with the crossbow, had supervision, of course. I'm getting better with it.
Yeah, it was interesting, but you know, don't fuck around with magic, or else you're gonna find out. So.
Yeah.
We can fuck around with magic as long as it's done organized and with people around.
And with permission from the higher ups, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I come in. I got you.
What the fuck?
Okay.
It was an interesting announcement.